All right, it's Mike and Stephanie. We're at Sloan Museum, brand new exhibit. It's called Water's Extreme Journey. It's going to be happening here for a while, of course. The woman who knows all about it, Cathy Gentry. So Cathy, take us on a little journey of what we can expect.
All right, well, the exhibit's actually in 3 parts. There's the fun kids interactive, where it's very interactive. You can play with puzzles and all sorts of stuff.
Love that stuff.
It explains the watershed, what happens if you let recycling and let trash go through. So it talks about the bigger picture. One action has a bigger picture effect.
I love it. And of course, you know, there's been so much talk in the news lately about the Flint water crisis. We're going to get to that in just a moment. All right, what do we got coming up here?
Well, throughout the exhibit, it talks about all sorts of animals. So this wheel here, you can spin it and try to see which animal you can find. So love those rain sticks. This wheel also encourages multiple visits so that you can go through. Maybe a kid or an adult missed a message while you were in the exhibit the first time. This thing encourages to go through again and see if you can find the extra animals.
Right, and check this out. Look, they've even look at these murals they have on the walls. That's some big whales right there. Is his name Moby? All right, so now we get to the best part, because kids can actually give their input at this exhibit. So Cathy, explain this.
Hey Debbie, the chat field.
This exhibit here, we want to be part of the conversation. The Sloan Museum, we collect the history of Flint and Genesee County. We want to be part of the conversation, be part of the history as it's happening. So we have these little comment cards. You can tell us about what's happening in your life for the Flint water, and these comments and these pictures and whatever's being said are actually going to be part of our archive later on after the exhibit's done.
Yeah, and I love this too, because now the kids, when they come here, they can actually help create another major mural that's happening inside as well.
That's right. All these little squares, they talk about the small picture and how your little thing, what you've colored, Mike colored this one. This one right here, how it is part of the bigger picture, the bigger overall picture. So it's very cool, a lot of fun, and who doesn't love coloring?
And then the other interesting part about this exhibit is you really get to know about the Flint River and how critical it has been to the development of Flint, Michigan.
That's right. If it wasn't for the Flint River, we wouldn't have a Flint here. So this exhibit talks about the history of Flint River. This side over here talks about the history about what has happened in the past. We worked very close with the Flint River Coalition, and we're very happy to be able to have this this display as part of this bigger picture.
Right, and then finally, as you come towards the end of the exhibit, of course, you get the kind of splits up here a little bit.
That's right. This side on this section over here, we have the history of Flint water. So where we were with the first well dug in 1873 all the way through where we are now. This isn't the first time we've looked at Karagandhi pipeline. We actually looked at it a while ago, and many years ago. We've also looked at another pipeline in the Saginaw, coming down from the Saginaw Bay. So lots of things, looking at lots of options.
I love it. I feel so educated. And finally, when we come to the end of Water's Extreme Journey, where does it bring us?
It brings us to being able to get your picture in a pedal boat in the Flint River. Or kayak.
First time ever. How am I doing?
Oh, you're doing great, Steph. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, so join us. Water's Extreme Journey at the Sloan through when?
Through May 8th. So Mother's Day is your last chance to be able to see this exhibit.